So this question is very important question towards any competitive exams or CBSE board exam. Okay. So our question is dimensional formula of latent heat is how much? Okay, we have to calculate it. So first, what is the definition of latent heat? So latent heat that is L. Okay, the latent heat L is the amount of heat energy, that is Q, amount of heat energy Q required to change the state of a unit mass of a substance without change in temperature. Okay. This is the definition of latent heat. Okay, the latent heat is the amount of heat energy required to change the state of unit mass of a substance without change in temperature. Okay, that means L equal to heat energy by mass. So now the dimension of latent heat is equal to dimension of heat by dimension of mass. Dimension of heat energy, that is Q, equal to M1 L2 T to the power minus 2. Okay, and dimension of mass is capital M. Okay, so the latent heat is equal dimension of energy, so M1 L2 T to the power minus 2, dimension of mass is M. So your latent heat is equal to M0 L2 T to the power minus 2. So which one is correct answer? Your correct answer is option A is correct. ପିଲାମାନେ ଦେଖିପାରୁଛ ଏଇ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ହେଉଛି ଯେକୌଣସି ତୁମର କମ୍ପିଟେଟିଭ୍ ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ ହେଉ କିମ୍ବା CBSE ବୋର୍ଡ଼ ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ କିମ୍ବା CHSCର ଏଇ ଟାଇପ୍ର କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆସୁଛି ପିଲେ। ତ ଏଇଠି ଆମେ କ'ଣ ପଚାରିଛି ନା ଲାଟେଣ୍ଟ ହିଟ୍ର ଆମେ ଡାଇମେନ୍ସନାଲ୍ ଫର୍ମୁଲାଟି ବାହାର କରିବା। ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଆମେ ଜାଣିବା ଦରକାର ଯେ ଲାଟେଣ୍ଟ ହିଟ୍ର ଫର୍ମୁଲା କ'ଣ। ପିଲେ ଫର୍ମୁଲା ଜାଣିଲେ ଆମେ ମ୍ୟାଥମେଟିକାଲ୍ ଜିନିଷ ବି ଡିରାଇଭ୍ କରିପାରିବା। ଲାଟେଣ୍ଟ ହିଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଦ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ୍ ହିଟ୍ ଏନର୍ଜି ରିକ୍ୱାର୍ଡ଼ ଟୁ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ଦ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ୟୁନିଟ୍ ମାସ୍ of a substance without change in temperature. ये temperature remain constant रहिबो किंतु हमर mass कोन हबो to change in the state of unit mass टा चेंज होथिबो ठीक अछि किंतु temperature टा चेंज हबो नाही। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन हमें सॉल्व करिया पिला। सो एटी कोन होछि यूनिट मास रा स्टेट टा चेंज हबो। ओके एटी कौन होची latent heat is the amount of heat energy required to change the state of a unit mass टा state change हे पर liquid state to gas state हे पर gas state to solid state ये बोला state change हबो ठीक अछि किंतु temperature remain constant होइबो ठीक अछि। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन हम सॉल्व करिबा। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कौन अछि dimensional formula of angular momentum. Dimensional formula of angular momentum is dimensional formula of angular momentum is how much? Okay, that is first option is given m L2 t to the power minus 2. Now second option is given m L2 t to the power minus 1. Option C, here option C is given ml t to the power minus 1. Option D, m0 L2 t to the power minus 2. Okay. So we know that angular momentum equal to momentum into velocity. Momentum into velocity. So L is equal to mv. Sorry, P into not velocity, momentum into radius. So is equal to R. Momentum into radius. So L is equal to P R. So L is equal to P means mv R. So here P means mv. P means mv. Okay. So we have to find the dimension of angular momentum. Dimension of angular momentum is equal to dimension of mass, dimension of velocity, dimension of radius. Okay. So dimension of mass is equal to capital M. Dimension of velocity. So velocity dimension L1 t to the power minus 1. Dimension of radius. Is equal to only length. So dimension of angular momentum is equal to dimension of mass, dimension of velocity, dimension of length. So that is angular moment, dimension of angular momentum is equal to m L2 t to the power minus 1. So which one is correct answer? So this is your answer. Your correct answer is option B is correct. Okay. पिलामन देख ये क्वेश्चन हो जेकोसी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम रे होची त एंगुलर मोमेंटम फार्मूला होची मोमेंटम इनटू रेडियस आउ मोमेंटम रो होची कोन ना मास इनटू वेलोसिटी. ओके, मास इनटू वेलोसिटी. तो एटी हम बाहर करबा देखो L इज इक्वल टू P इनटू R और L इज इक्वल mvr. तो ये फार्मूला रे को सॉल्व करले हमको एतिकी मिलिबो. ठीक अछि. जदि वीडियोटी भल लागुची लाइक करो, शेयर करो और सब्सक्राइब करियर जमरो भूलिबो नाही. थैंक यू फॉर योर वाचिंग. थैंक यू.